It's Tellman with Dear Tellman! We're here today to answer your question for Quick Draw 379. Quick Draw says, "Hey Tellman, thanks for the videos and brightening my day with the silly links and comments in your emails. When you were broke, was there a pivotal moment where you got set on your current path and how you were able to finance your first campaign?" Quick Draw 379. Quick Draw. The answer is yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. It's been a constant series of ups and downs. Though overall things have continued to go up, there have been definite downs as we've gone through the learning curve. I don't want to mislead you in that sometimes things are gall-darn difficult. Our company is growing. We did over $5 million in revenue last year in sales, and that presents a fair share of challenges. It's just as you make more money, the challenges get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the downside, but I'm okay with that myself. In terms of when we first got started, what was the pivotal moment? And the pivotal moment was a site called List Crusade and a course called NPOD. At the moment that I'm recording this video, there are 89 NPODs, which is Net Profits on Demand, first and most amazing home study course on internet marketing to ever be released. And we licensed 250 copies of it to sell. And it's a really great program. There's a link below on where you can go to buy it if you're lucky enough to be one of the next 89 people to pick it up. If you're not lucky enough, then I'm afraid it's not available. And that was a pivotal moment for me. Now, what made it so pivotal? NPOD was the big piece, but your question was about how did I finance my first big campaign. And I financed it with good old-fashioned imagination. The way that worked for me was I found 6 other guys that had skills that I didn't have. I had a big dream, I had a big idea, and I had a lot of gumption. But what I didn't have was the ability to edit audio. What I didn't have was the ability to blog. What I didn't have was the ability to do tech stuff. What I didn't have was the ability to do good direct response marketing or write good copy. And so I went out to the forums and the different communities that existed at that point. What I did is I recruited people into my idea. I found 6 guys. I had a blogger, I had a graphics person, I had a marketing guy, I had a tech guy, etc., etc. I had a copywriter who were all willing to help me in exchange for part of the profits of my big idea. And they all had income streams of their own, whether they were internet businesses or working a job when we got started. And the success of listcrusade.com wasn't due to my brilliance, it was due to me having a big idea and finding people with greater skill sets than I had. We made a deal where we would pay each one of the 6 other guys plus myself, so that's 7 guys in total, 10% of what we were, of the profit of the project, and we would reinvest the remaining 30% in education, software, and hardware to help us all grow. And that's how I financed my first successful project online, was by applying NPOD and finding people with skills that I didn't have and basically getting them involved in a greater dream than they had at the time so that they could be part of something bigger. So my advice to you is take your dream, amplify it by at least 10 times, and go out and find people who have a smaller dream than you do but greater skill. Chances are good they will happily follow you to the ends of the earth because you're going to help them accomplish something greater than they would have accomplished on their own. This is Tellman with Dear Tellman saying you're awesome, grow your dream, apply some old-fashioned imagination, finance your next project for free. You can get started on the internet for like $50 a month. Come on. Thanks for your question, Quick Draw. Ask a video question below, get a video question answered by Dear Tellman.